And good evening. Welcome out here to Class 1 District 15 baseball action tonight here from the Russ Deary Sports Complex in Princeton. It's a match between the number 2 seed, the Gilman City Hawks, and the number 3 seed, the Albany Warriors. Remember, today's pregame is brought to you here by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. As we come into this semifinal game, we know who the winner of this game will play. It'll be a 6 o'clock start scheduled on Tuesday here at Princeton, and the number 4 seed Princeton will be awaiting the winner of this semifinal game between Gilman City and Albany, as Princeton was able to knock off the top seeded North Harrison Shamrock 7-6 with a come-from-behind victory, scoring 3 runs in the top half of the 7th, and then after loading the bases in the bottom half of the 7th inning, it was Bo Ussery that picked up 3 strikeouts in the bottom half of the inning for Princeton to come away with the victory, and they will be the host of the district championship game here in Princeton. They, however, will be the away team no matter what, as they will be the lowest seed left in the district. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you today's broadcast today here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, and B&B Barbecue in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany, Gilman City, and North Daviess School Districts, and the Print and Renew Shop are located in Albany. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with Brett Williams again for this semifinal matchup here, as the Warriors looking for their second win in consecutive days after a win over Stanberry last night by a final score of what ended up being a 13-3 win in 5 innings.
Yeah, Albany drew Stanberry to begin, kind of took care of business against them, got a 10-run mercy rule, which is what they did to them last time they played them in the regular season. It wasn't pretty throughout the game. They had some spots where they kind of lost focus, but at the end of the day, you'll take a 10-run win, and they face a Gilman City team today who they were supposed to play earlier in the season, but weather kind of had its own plans, and that game never got rescheduled. So this is a new game. Neither one of these teams have faced each other. They're not familiar with each other. And it should be a good one. We had a good one to kick off the night. You kind of recapped that with North Harrison and Princeton, and hoping for a similar type game here tonight.
Yeah, Gilman City will come in with a record of 6-5 on the season. Their 5 losses are to some pretty good teams: Lathrop, Brookfield, Plattsburgh, Gallatin, Polo. So they played up a lot of most of their schedule. Do have some big wins on their schedule, including a big one that kind of stands out at King City back on the 27th of March with a 10-7 victory, and then also picking up wins over some bigger schools in Green City and Trenton.
Yeah, they got that win over King City, which stands out the most to us, obviously, as we're familiar with King City. They looked really good. The surprising thing is not only they beat them, but they put 10 runs on them. So we don't know a lot about that. It was early in the season. It was in March. It wasn't a conference game, wasn't a district game. So they might not have seen one of King City's 2 good pitchers. That's a very strong possibility, in which if they were pitching, that game could have been a lot different. But nonetheless, just looking at that game, that definitely stands out as a really good win. I think regardless, though, Albany's going to have to play a really good game. Past couple games, their fielding's kind of been so-so. It's kind of came and went. So they got to have a clean game tonight here if they want to come away with a win and advance to a district championship.
Warriors will come into the game as the 3 seed with a record of 12-8 on the season. Again, they will be over the 500 mark again this season, but they will need to pick up another victory here, have another opportunity at a district title. I think we counted it up. Warriors have played baseball now. This is their 5th season. They've got the district runner-up 4 of those 5 years.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because they've never had really that great of a record. They're usually about 500, and then districts roll around, and they kind of turn it on. So we'll see if they have that in store for us again tonight. They got to get through Gilman City first, though.
And again, a winner will play Princeton, scheduled for a 6 o'clock start on Tuesday evening here in Princeton. Again, it's between the Winner of this game and the number 4 seed Princeton here, the host at the Russ Erie Sports Complex. We'll be back with more as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup when we come back in a moment. All a part of your pregame tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again, Russ Erie Sports Complex here in Princeton for Class 1 District 15 baseball action here on Albany TV, a proud member of the MSHSAA Radio Network. We're just about ready to get set for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, today's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. The coaches and umpires finishing up their pregame chat at the home plate, and as they break that up, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer for today's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Again, no national anthem as we had that with the last game, so here is the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
Tournament. The second game will consist of the Albany Warriors and the Gilman City Hawks. We're going to announce the starting lineups for both teams. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Warriors of Albany. Starting catcher, number 7, Dalton Worrell. The pitcher, number 1, Landon Hawkins. Center fielder, number 8, Barrett Worrell. First baseman, number 17, Shay Miller. Your shortstop, number 4, Jay Anthony. At third base, number 5, Carter Danner. Your right fielder, number 31, John Rigney. At second base, number 9, Zayden Palmer. And in left field tonight, number 21, William Fish. Now the home team on the scoreboard, the Hawks of Gilman City. Starting, shortstop, number 23, Parker Holcomb. The catcher, number 0, Mason Preston. Your pitcher tonight, number 16, Camden Griffin. At third base, number 22, Alex Young. Your first baseman, number 97, Jace Estrada. At second, number 21, Dustin Ward. Your right fielder, number 39, Tinley Griffin. In left field, number 1, Carter Robertson. The designated hitter tonight will be number 3, Andrew Young. And he will hit for the center fielder, number 9, Avery Gregg.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again, Class 1, District 15 baseball action from the Rest Erie Sports Complex in Princeton. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups again here for the Warriors. Top third of the order will be Dalton Worrell, Landon Hawkins, Barrett Worrell, followed by the heart of the order, Shea Miller, Jay Anthony, and Carter Danner. And rounding out the lineup will be John Rigney, Zayden Palmer, and William Fish. Take a look at the starting defense tonight here for Gilman City with North Daviess. It'll be Carter Robertson in left, Avery Gregg in center. Tenley Griffith will get the start in right field. And around the infield will be Alex Young at the hot corner at third. Parker Holcomb in the hole at short. Destin Ward at second base. Jace Estrada will pick him out at first. On the mound here for Gilman City will be the senior Camden Griffith. His battery mate behind the plate will be Mason Preston. Lights on here in Princeton, not yet quite taking full effect. And here as we get set for the first pitch here from Princeton, it is... Remember, this first pitch brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Smith Prudential Financial. Start your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial, 660-726-3396. First pitch to Dalton Worrell looked at for strike one. And now the 0-1 pitch upcoming here from Griffith. Will be hit the outside corner, strike two, 81 degrees. Here at first pitch, a 12-mile-an-hour wind still coming out of the south. Wind gusts up to 22. Feels about like 79. As the next one is going to be hit over the second baseman, Dustin Ward's head into right field. And Tenley Griffith will pick it up, throw it in. And it's a leadoff single, though, for the senior catcher, Dalton Worrell, to lead off the game for the Warriors.
Nice hit there by Dalton to lead off the game. Got a couple of strike calls, fell down quickly 0-2, but got one there that caught a little bit too much of the plate, sent it right back into right field for a leadoff single, and we know he's always a threat to go.
That'll bring up the opposing pitcher here, Landon Hawkins, to bat. Freshman shows bunt, pulls it back. Dalton caught out in no man's land between second and first, but Jace Estrada unable to pull in the ball and back in safely. There is Dalton Worrell.
Yeah, Hawkins got to get that down. It was a called strike. Worrell's expecting him to get that bunt down and almost had him picked off there in between second and first.
Now the 0-1 pitch upcoming here to Hawkins, again showing bunt, pulls it down. Dalton takes off for second base. Ball bounces up, hits off the shortstop, Parker Holcomb, in the face, and ricochets into center field, and Dalton will end up taking third as it bounced into the outfield. And now it's a 1-1 count with a runner on third here for the Warriors, and they have the opportunity to score the first run of the ball game.
Yeah, nice job there by Worrell to take the extra base. That time Hawkins pulls back again, but good for him, it was a ball. So
1-1 pitch misses upstairs for ball two. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Griffith looks in, checks the runner at third. The 2-1 home to Hawkins is going to miss for ball 3 as the count moves 3 balls, 1 strike. The next pitch in here from Griffith on the 3-1 to Hawkins is going to miss inside. Hawkins will walk, puts runners on the corners, and the sophomore center fielder Barrett Worrell will come up to bat, hitting here from the left side with an opportunity to give his team the early lead in the top half of the first inning of this semifinal matchup.
Been a bit of a tough season for Barrett at the plate, but this is the most important part of the season here, so no better time than now to get going.
Seems like every time he started to get hot, he would get hurt, as the first pitch he'll see is going to be hit in the left field, but it's going to get foul for strike 1. So Barrett's gone through a couple of different injuries this season. Had one at the beginning of the season after he started to get hot, and then had one in about the middle of the season. Now just trying to get back his timing. Griffith looks in now, has the pitch he wants. The 0-1 pitch home. Taking off for second without the throw is Hawkins. As the pitch misses outside, count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike here to Barrett Worrell with 2 runners in scoring position now. The sun is pretty much gone from the sky as this one hit to short. Holcomb picks it up, throw over to first in time to get Barrett Worrell, but it's an RBI sacrifice ground out there by Barrett Worrell, brings in Dalton. Worrell as the Warriors take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's a productive out there, ground out to short, but you get the RBI and you move the runner from second to third. So productive out there for Barrett and a chance here for Miller to do some more damage.
Shane Miller digs into the right-handed batter's box. The senior first baseman. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Throw over to third. Hawkins dives back in safely. Griffith has the pitch he wants. He'll check Hawkins at third. Now the 0-1 pitch upcoming to Miller. Off-speed pitch looked at for strike 2. Griffith shakes off the first pitch. Now has the one he wants. The 0-2 home. Here's going to be a little grounder out to third. Alex Young can't pick it up, and scoring is Hawkins as Miller on base safely after the air.
Nice job by Miller there to put it in play. Got a called strike on a curveball there. That one was going to be another close one. Just tried to fight it off, and you put the ball in play. Good things happen.
Throw over to first base, and just beating the throw over that time, Shea Miller.
It's too close.
As Jay Anthony will come to bat here for the Warriors with a runner on first, 1 out. His team leading 2-0. First pitch looked at for strike 1.
And you want to take a good lead, but Miller's not going to steal second base. So if you're a player like that, you don't want to get picked off.
Next pitch will miss outside. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, it was Princeton in game 1 that took a 2-0 lead in the top half of the first before North Harrison answered with 3 in the bottom half. As the first pitch here to Anthony, tip back foul for strike 2. Brett, out of the corner of my eye, did not see you flinch on that one as that one came right back at you.
I did a little bit.
I thought maybe you trusted the netting here.
I was just about to say that.
The 1-2 upcoming here from Griffith to Anthony. Misses high and outside. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first base and Shea Miller. Warriors lead 2-0 in the top half of the first inning. Pitch from Griffith. Off-speed pitch. Anthony doesn't pull the trigger as he watches it in for out number 2.
Yeah, good curveball there. Just froze up Anthony and realized it too late. Even if he did swing there, it was going to be way too late. Just froze him there.
That'll bring up now the third baseman, Carter Danner, to bat. First pitch he'll see is upstairs for ball 1. Danner, the sophomore, digs in. The 1-0 pitch home from Griffith. Looked at for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the 1-1 to Danner is going to come in and hit him. And we've talked about it a few times. Danner, the most hit player here on this Warrior team, takes one off the lead elbow.
Yeah, he gets hit more than anybody this season at least, and he gets hit about once every game.
Yeah, it's pretty close. As that will bring up now the right fielder, the senior John Rigney, to bat with runners on second and first, 2 outs. Opportunity to extend the Warrior lead. This one low in the dirt for ball 1. Princeton sent 7 batters to the plate in the first. This is the 7th batter to bat here for the Warriors. As the 1-0 looked at for strike 1, count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Last night, the Warriors sent 8 to the plate in the first inning. And as that one low for ball 2. Last night, the Warriors sent 9 to the plate in the first inning, scoring 6. 2-1 pitch upcoming here to John Rigney. Throw over to first base. Carter Danner back in safely as Estrada unable to get the glove to clasp down on the ball. Now the 2-1 upcoming to Rigney. Here's going to be a chopper. Hits off him, and it's going to be foul as it came off and hit off of Rigney. It was going to end up being an error, but it's going to go to 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, good eye by the base umpire there just to see that one hit off of Rigney there. Because home plate umpire had a bad angle, couldn't really see it.
Yeah, kind of hit off a home plate, then kind of hit off of Rigney, kind of shoved it forward.
Yeah.
As Gilman City looks out, because like I said, it was going to be an error that was going to play it at least one.
Yeah.
Now the 2-2 upcoming here to Rigney. Checks his swing, doesn't go as the count now moves full.
The curveball there almost got Rigney to go, but nice shot by Rigney to hold back. Surprised we didn't see an appeal, but no appeal to the base umpire.
3-2 home. And he's going to be down on strikes on the outside corner as Rigney goes down, but not before the Warriors take a 2-0 lead here in the top half of the first. We're back with the bottom half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again, Class 1 District 15 baseball action here from Princeton. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup here for the Gilman City North Daviess Hawks. It'll be top third of the order: Parker Holcomb, Mason Preston, Camden Griffith. Heart of the order: Alex Young, Jace Estrada, and Dustin Ward. Followed by the bottom third: Tenley Griffith, Carter Robertson, and Andrew Young. Starting defense tonight for the Warriors will be William Fish in left, Barrett Worrell in center, John Rigney in right, Carter Danner and Jay Anthony at third and short, Zayden Palmer at second, Shane Miller at first. The freshman Landon Hawkins will be on the mound for the Warriors, his battery mate behind the plate, the senior Dalton Worrell. First pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball one here to Parker Holcomb, the sophomore shortstop, digging in here to the right-handed batter's box. And now the 1-0 will miss low for ball two.
Landon Hawkins on the mound here for the Warriors. He's basically been the ace for the Warriors this season, pitching a lot of big games, come through for him a few times.
The 2-0 swung on and missed. Strike one. Count now moves 2 balls and a strike as Holcomb swung and missed at that one. The 2-1 now home from Hawkins to Holcomb. There's going to be popped up down the first base side, out of play, foul. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Biggest thing for Hawkins is being an underclassman. He can only throw 95 pitches, so if he gets in a lot of long at bats, that could shorten his day.
Well, the Warriors kind of want to keep him underneath 75, keep him available for Tuesday as well. As the next pitch is missed low for ball 3.
So he's really got to manage his pitches well, but the Warriors can't leave any outs out there. Let him go as long as possible.
Now the 3-2 home to Holcomb. Is going to miss for ball 4, and Holcomb will walk to lead off the game. We talked about that first game where Princeton scored 2 runs in the top half, and then it was North Harrison came back in the bottom half scoring 3. First pitch here to Mason Preston, chases one up high, and it is going to be dropped between the no man's land of first, second, and the right field as Palmer, Rigney, Miller all there, and it just kind of falls in between all three of them.
It's a tough play, but that was in the air long enough and went deep enough. The outfield probably could have made a play there.
So that's a ball Rigney's got to call off.
Yeah, that's his.
The infielders, as that's a tough play for either of the infielders to make, as that'll bring up the senior pitcher, Camden Griffith. First pitch is going to be hit into shallow left field. Coming in, William Fish is going to bounce in front of him. He's going to pick it up, throw to third, and they're going to get the force out at third.
Well, nice job by Fish. He knew he wasn't going to get to it, but was aware of the situation, knew he had a play at third. So good there to see him at least get the out.
Unusual fielder's choice,
Yeah.
7-5.
Yeah.
As it'll bring up the senior third baseman, Alex Young, to bat. Young will bat with one out, runners on second and first. Hawkins takes a look at the runner at second. Off-speed pitch is going to be tipped back, foul for strike one. Hawkins again will look in for the pitch, has the one he wants. We'll check the runner at second. And the pitch low in the dirt, kept in front nicely by the catcher, Worrell. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike here to Alex Young. And the 1-1 pitch is going to be hit back up the middle. Hawkins able to catch it, throw to second.
Play.
And they're going to double him off as Hawkins catches the line drive and throws to second base to get the out.
I don't think it hit the ground. It was pretty close, but he definitely caught that.
So it's going to be a L1-6 double play to end the inning. And we will go to the second inning with the Warriors ahead 2-0. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters coming up for the Warriors when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
They are really the ones who are on the ground and know what their students need better than anyone else.
They protect the fairness and rules of high school sports. They're here to look out for us. They're here to look out for what we love to do.
Back here on Albany TV, Class 1 District 15 baseball action. Top of the second inning underway. Warriors leading 2-0 here. 8-9-1 hitters due up here for Albany. Zayden Palmer, William Fish, and Dalton Worrell. Warriors come to bat here after a fantastic double play there, started by the pitcher, Landon Hawkins. Zayden Palmer steps into the box here for his first plate appearance of the game. Watches strike one go by.
Yeah, Zayden not in the lineup in the win yesterday over Stanbury, but gets the start today at second base with Hawkins on the mound.
0-1 from Camden Griffith, swung on and going to be fouled straight back into the netting. No balls, 2 strikes now for Palmer. He's playing second base today. First action he's seen in a couple games. Oh-2 coming in from Griffith. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Camden Griffith.
Yeah, we've seen the strikeout pitch working tonight from quite a few pitchers. Griffith with 3, and then in the last game we saw Gage Fortner with 6 punch-outs, Walker with 8, Bo Usry with 4.
That'll bring up William Fish to bat. Strike one in there. Oh, one from Griffith in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Fish. 1-2 pitch swung on a miss. Strike 3. First 2 batters of the inning sat down on strikes. 3rd strikeout in a row for Camden Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith has now struck out 4 of the last 5 batters that have come up here for the Warriors, but now he's got the tough task of taking back on the top half of the Warrior order, but with 2 outs.
Dalton Worrell steps in. He's 1 for 1 on the day at the run scored. First pitch is a curveball that cuts in a little bit too far inside. Ball 1. One 0 to Worrell. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Worrell as he steps back in. Warriors leading 2-0 here at the top of the second. Check swing.
Again, they don't check down.
No appeal down to first base. 3-0 count. Upstairs, ball 4. Dalton Worrell works a walk. 4 pitches.
Second walk issued here by Griffith on the evening so far.
That'll bring up Landon Hawkins. He was the other walk back in the first inning. He got on base due to that walk and then came around to score. Bats here with 1 on and 2 out here, top of the second. Worrell's going with the pitch, squares around the bunt, and it's going to come back into the netting.
Yeah, that one, another high one, just couldn't get it down there was Hawkins. I think even without the bunt, getting that button down, Dalton was going to have second base safely.
So 0-1 count now. We'll see if Hawkins squares around the bunt again and if Worrell is taking second. Runner goes, pitch is low, throw down to second base is going to be in time. They get the tag. Worrell's thrown out trying to take second base. So with Worrell being thrown out, Camden Griffith still faces the minimum. Warriors lead 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the second here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
5, 6, 7 hitters due up here for Gilman City in the bottom of the second. Albany still leading 2-0. Last inning ended with Dalton Worrell being thrown out trying to take second base.
Yeah, it gives Gilman City a little bit of momentum going in here to the bottom of the second inning. Let's see if they can capture that and take advantage of some of that momentum here.
Jace Estrada due up here first, number 97.
One of those high baseball numbers. Don't think he's a minor leaguer playing up in the September call-up, though.
I don't think so.
Hard-hitting first baseman.
First pitch to him upstairs, ball 1.
Of course, I know, Brett, as a Yankees fan, you have a fondness for high 90 numbers.
Yeah, Aaron Judge made high 90 numbers cool. That's all I got to say. 1-0 to Estrada. In there, strike 1.
Can you name me another high 90s player?
Off the top of my head, I can't. But
Not very cool.
You know. In there, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Estrada.
When I think of 99, I go back to the Cardinals' So Taguchi.
I think there was another Yankee player that was like number 91 or something, but I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Swung on and missed. Estrada ball grazes off of the ground, but they'll throw over to first base in time to get Estrada on the strikeout.
Do you need to call a pinch hitter to bring in Mike Atkins here? Help you out with that
Yeah,
Yankees trivia?
He would probably know. Has Dustin Ward, second baseman for Gilman City, left-handed second baseman, kind of a unique.
Seen it twice already here in the 4 games here in this district.
So he steps into the box. And he'll swing at the first pitch, ground it to second base. Zayden Palmer picks it up, throws over to first, and they get him in time for out number 2.
Yeah, Palmer, not really a natural second baseman, able to clean or ground that one cleanly, gets the throw over to first base in time.
And that'll bring up Tinley Griffith, right fielder here for Gilman City.
Freshman, also hitting here from the left side. One of 2 female athletes on this team in the starting lineup.
First pitch low, ball 1.
Both in the outfield. Tenley in right, Avery Gregg, the senior, starting in center.
1-0 to Griffith. Catches the lower part of the plate, strike 1.
Not the first females that we've seen on Albany TV this year. Emily Langford from Platte Valley.
1-1 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Griffith. Pitch from Hawkins. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Griffith sat down on strikes. Hawkins strikes out 2 of the 3 batters here in this inning to retire Gilman City in order. We move to the top of the 3rd. Albany leading 2-0 here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert, though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Top half the 3rd inning, Class 1 District 15 baseball action here from the Russ Erie Sports Complex in Princeton. It'll be the 2-3-4 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Hawkins, Worrell, Miller. First pitch to Landon Hawkins. Bends in across the plate for strike 1. Hawkins was up at bat at the end of last inning as Dalton Worrell was called out trying to steal second base. 1 pitch is going to be fouled off down the first base side. Hits off the netting there above the Warrior dugout for strike 2. So 2 count here to Landon Hawkins with the Warriors ahead 2-0 here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And now the 0-2 pitch. Misses high and inside for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now the 1-2 home. Is going to be a chopper back up the middle. Second baseman Ward moving to his left. Throw back across his body. Not going to be in time. And Landon Hawkins with an infield single.
Good effort there by Ward, but that right there is why you don't see a lot of left-handed second basemen. Had to kind of go and field that and then turn around, and kind of a jump throw there, and just not enough time to get the speedy Landon Hawkins out at first.
Yeah, hard to throw across your body like that as it brings up Barrett Worrell, an RBI ground out for him on the day as the first pitch is going to be tipped back foul for strike one. The 0-1 pitch upcoming from Griffith to Barrett Worrell. Bounces in the dirt, gets away. Hawkins takes off, ball bounces up to second and in safely. Hawkins at second base as the count evens up to 1-1 here to Barrett Worrell. Barrett again will dig into that left-handed batter's box. 1-1 count, runner on second. Still nobody out here in the third. And this one will clip the outside corner. Strike two, count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home. It's going to be hit right back up the middle, return to center into center. Hawkins makes his way around third. He will score after an RBI single here by Barrett Worrell. Warriors lead 3-0 here in the third inning.
Nice piece of hitting there by Barrett. Got a pitch kind of in the middle of the plate there. Brought it right back where it came from, right up the middle. Landon Hawkins able to score easily from second base. Warriors lead 3-0.
Brings up Shea Miller. He got on base due to an error, scored an RBI in his first plate appearance. First pitch will miss inside for ball one. Griffith will check the runner at first. Next pitch misses upstairs for ball two as Barrett Worrell had a good secondary lead but did not take off. Gilman City has already picked off one base runner. He's trying to steal second as the next one will miss outside for ball three.
Barrett runs the bases with his batting gloves in his hands. Don't see a lot of...
A la Willie Mays Hayes from Major League.
Yeah.
Nail him up to the wall for every stolen base.
Haven't seen a lot of high school players do that.
No.
Haven't really seen a lot of players just in general do that.
It's a thing from 80s, 90s kind of. We saw more of that as the next pitch misses inside for ball four.
I think you're going to be upset, but I do know a Yankee who does that.
Of course you do.
Giancarlo Stanton also runs with his batting gloves in his hand, but he doesn't.
But he doesn't run.
He doesn't really run, so it's not really a big deal for him.
That'll bring up Jay Anthony 0 for 1 on the day as he struck out looking in his lone plate appearance. This one going to be tipped back foul out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch to Anthony from Griffith is going to be in the dirt, gets away, runners take off, and both will move up a base. Worrell to third, Miller to second. 2 runners in scoring position here. Still nobody out here in the top half of the third, and a 1-1 count to Anthony. As the next pitch home is going to be tipped up. It's going to hit off the netting, and Mason Preston was under it, but with the hitting off the netting becomes a dead ball. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I didn't get much of the netting there, but just got a little piece of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Barrett Worrell on third, Shea Miller on second. No outs here in the top half of the third. Camden Griffith will bring home the 1-2. Misses upstairs for ball 2. Griffith has walked 2 already this inning. He's given up 2 singles and a walk here this inning. As the 2-2 comes inside and Anthony fights it off. On the inside pitch, count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 home. Looked at, strike 3 as Anthony goes down looking, throw down to third. Barrett in safely as the third baseman Alex Young had to go diving in foul territory to keep that one to get into the outfield. That is already the 5th punch out of the day here for Camden Griffith. As it brings up Carter Danner, he was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. First pitch swung on a miss as he's behind on the fastball for strike 1.
3 of those 5 strikeouts looking, and I think probably all 3 of those have been on a pitch outside, on the outside part of the plate.
The 0-1 misses upstairs for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 comes in. It's going to be in at the knees for strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home from Griffith to Danner. Misses upstairs just north of his helmet. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last time, or early in the regular season when the Warriors played here at Princeton, Danner hit twice in this game, once including in the helmet. As this one going to be fouled off, count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice catch by first base coach there, as the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 from Griffith. Check swing, Danner goes, drop third strike, he's out for the 6th punch out, second out here of the inning, and brings up now John Rigney, who struck out looking in his last plate appearance.
Griffith's really got that curveball working. It's really given the Warriors some trouble here in this one.
Shows bunt, can't get it down, as it's going to be called strike 1.
Warriors, they try to bunt a lot, but they haven't really been, and it's been all the batters. They just haven't really been able to get their bunts down.
This one going to be hit towards second base. Ward picks it up, throw to first base in time for out number 3. Warriors plate 1, but they strand 2 runners in scoring position. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd with the Warriors ahead. 3-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back. Class 1 District 15 baseball action. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Warriors ahead 3-0. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Carter Robertson, Andrew Young, Parker Holcomb. First pitch home from Hawkins. It's going to be hit up the middle underneath the glove of Jay Anthony. Carter Robertson able to get a leadoff single here to start out the 3rd.
Nice hit there by Robertson. Got a good piece of that ball, and like you said, nice effort there by Jay Anthony to kind of go to his left, but just underneath the glove there into center field.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Andrew Young. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. So Hawkins gave up a walk and a single to the first 2 batters of the game, then has been able to set down the last 5 batters, as this one will miss low for ball 2 to Young before he gave up that single to the freshman Robertson. Now the 2-0 home will be looked at for strike 1. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 on, nobody out. Bottom half of the 3rd inning, Warriors lead 3-0. And the pitch low for ball 3. Again, winner of this game has a meeting with the host school Princeton, the 4 seed in the district championship game, scheduled for Tuesday night at 6 o'clock here at the Russ Deary Sports Complex in Princeton. 3-1 pitch, low, ball 4. Andrew Young, will walk. Puts runners on first and second. As I think we're going to have a pinch runner here for the designated hitter, or a courtesy runner, I mean. And we will wait and see who our courtesy runner is. And it will be the freshman Nick Grover. That'll pinch run.
A little bit of a jam here with the Warriors runners on second and first. They lead 3-0 and nobody out. Going to need another double play ball, kind of like what they got in the first inning. That would be huge for him here in this spot.
Parker Holcomb led off the game with a walk. First pitch he'll see looked at for strike one.
Top of the order at the plate, too. So big spot here for both teams.
Lights now taking effect here in Princeton. Throw to first, and Grover almost picked off at first base. Miller just didn't quite get the tag turned around over onto him, as they had him at first. The 0-1. On the outside corner, strike two. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch is going to be fought off, and backing up and putting it away is the second baseman, Zayden Palmer. Infield fly rule was called, but with now 1 out, it'll bring up Mason Preston. He singled, and his plate appearance back in the first. Hawkins again will check the runners. First pitch home. Will misses low for ball 1. As he misses here to the freshman catcher. 1-0 to Preston, misses low for ball 2. Hawkins again will check the runner. Robertson at second. And now the 2-0 looked at for strike 1. Carter Robertson at second. Nick Grover, courtesy running for Andrew Young at first. Now the 2-1 pitch is going to miss outside as Hawkins slipped out of the mound and was down in a seating position as that one came in.
Big pitch coming up here from Landon, down 3-1 in the count. Don't want to load the bases here with a walk. Big pitch coming up.
Especially with the opposing pitcher, Camden Griffith, on deck, as this one's going to be hit hard into the gap in left center field. It's going to get down, takes a big hop. Picked up here by Barrett Worrell. 1 run will come around to score. Anthony, throw to third, gets away from Danner into the dugout. 2 runs are going to score. So Robertson will score from second. Grover will score from first as the ball got away into the dugout. And Mason Preston will move up to third base after the double. So an RBI double, moves up to third as the ball went in the dugout. And now it's a 1-run ball game with the opposing pitcher, Camden Griffith, coming to bat with still just 1 out here in the third. Warrior infield plays in. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. Now the 1-0 to Griffith is going to be tipped foul for strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Hawkins looks in. Now we'll bring home the 1-1. It'll miss for ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strikes. And now the 2-1 upcoming is looked at for strike 2. And Hawkins having some trouble with his footing out of the mound as he slipped again that time, throwing that one home. As the 2-2 upcoming here to Griffith is going to be hit, and it gets past the third baseman, Carter Danner, into left field, and that will score the tying run after an RBI single by Camden Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith smoked that one, and Danner tried to get in front of it, just couldn't quite get in front of it in time. That one was out of the infield in a hurry.
First pitch here to Alex Young is looked at for strike 1. He lined out in that double play to end the first inning. As the next one swung on and missed for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 count here to Young. Runner on first base is Griffith, and the tie ball game here at 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch home from Hawkins. He is going to be hit foul down the first base side off the netting. Count will remain at no balls, 2 strikes. You go back to the top half of this inning when the Warriors stranded 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 out. They were unable to bring him home. The 0-2 misses outside for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Actually, I take that back. It was runners on second and third with no outs. And the next one will be hit down the third base side, but it's going to go foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clouding up a little bit to the north and west. Is a chance of rain here tonight. See if it'll hold off. As the 1-2 looked at as Young goes down looking for out number 2.
Nice pitch there by Hawkins. Just kind of froze at Young, and that one caught the outside part of the plate. Big out number 2 there for Albany.
It'll bring up Jace Estrada. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance last inning. This one's fouled back for strike 1. Throw over to first. Griffith back in safely. First pitch to Estrada, swung on and missed. Count moves no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 as Griffith takes off, and a balk going to be called. Griffith going to take second. I said Hawkins saw him out of the corner of his eye and got the balk called.
Yeah, talk about it all the time. I'm sure everyone's tired of hearing about it, but Griffith got a great jump there because Hawkins isn't mixing up his pitch timing on the throw.
0-2 misses low for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch misses upstairs. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Warriors need this out here to keep this game tied ahead to the 4th inning. 2-2 home. Tip back, foul out of play. Hawkins set to bring home now the 2-2. And they get Estrada chasing. Ball bounces away. Worrell picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 3, but not before. Gilman City can tie it up at 3. We are back for the top half of the 4th inning in a tie ball game when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And we have our first Albany Hy-Vee pitching change here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Check out everything on your shopping list and a smile in every aisle at your Albany Hy-Vee.
New pitcher on the mound here for Gilman City is Mason Preston. First pitch now from him to Zayden Palmer, swung on a miss for strike one. Here at the top of the fourth inning. New infield. Parker McCollum is now at third base. Camden Griffith is at short. And Alex Young is now at catcher. So that's how the defense looks here for Gilman City as the 0-1 is looked at for strike two. Zane Palmer quickly down 0-2 here, trying not to strike out for the second time in the game.
And also switching into behind the plate is Alex Young. I don't know if you got that one or not.
Pitches upstairs. Ball one. 1-2 strikes now for Zayden Palmer. His team now in a tie ball game after they gave up 3 runs there in the bottom of the third. One-two swung on and missed. Strike three. Zayden Palmer down on strikes. That'll bring up William Fish to bat.
At stat line for Camden Griffith, he goes 3 innings, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 1 hit batter, 6 punch outs.
First pitch is chopped foul on the third base side. 0-1 now to William Fish. Pitch into Fish. It's going to come in and hit him. A lot of velocity on that, but Will's going to shake it off and head over to first base.
Going to take that one off the left thigh.
And that could be bad news for Gilman City as that'll flip the order. Dalton Worrell now stepping into the box. He's 1 for 1 on the day with the runs scored. Has also reached due to a walk. Bats here with runner on first base, 1 out in a tie ball game.
Griffith threw 67 pitches in 3 innings.
Inside, will get by the catcher, but Fish is going to stay on first.
So Fish not the most fleet of foot, but also didn't get a good read on it as well at first.
1-0 into Worrell. Inside, but Worrell's going to fight it off, and it's going to go foul on the third base side.
Yeah, one just misses. Staying inside.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first base, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Warriors and Hawks tied at 3. Pitch in from Preston. In the dirt, ball 2, blocked there. Blocked there by Young. 2-1 count now. Pitch in, upstairs, ball 3.
Worrell threatening to walk for the second straight at bat.
Pitch in from Preston upstairs. Worrell will walk for the second straight time. He goes to first. Fish will move up to second.
And after getting the quick punch out to start the inning, a hit batter and a walk here by Mason Preston.
That will bring up Landon Hawkins to bat. Hawkins is 1 for 1 with a run scored. Also walked.
2 runs scored.
2 runs scored.
Yeah.
Upstairs, ball 1. One-0 into Hawkins. Swung on a miss. Going to get by the catcher. Fish gets a late break. Going to be a play at third. Throw is offline, and that's all that got William Fish there to third.
Yeah, that one off the bag to the right, and the third baseman, Parker Holcomb, had to kind of go after it and gave Fish the steal of third.
So
and Dalton Worrell the steal of second.
1-1 out of Hawkins. In there, strike two. Outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Hawkins. Two runners in scoring position here, 1 out. Pitch in, swung on, and going to be chopped to the shortstop Griffith. Griffith will field it on a hop, throw over to first base in time, but it will score William Fish.
An RBI ground out that time, productive out there by Hawkins as he also moves Worrell up to third. And the Warriors, again, will retake that lead. They didn't, I say Gilman City was able to tie it, but Warriors retake it back here in the top half of the inning.
Barrett Worrell comes into the box now. Outside ball 1. Barrett is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and 2 RBIs.
Another RBI opportunity here with a runner on third.
Upstairs, ball 2. One of those RBIs came by a ground out to short. That's not going to be in play. And the throw's going to get by the pitcher, and Dalton Worrell's going to score. Throw back to the catcher.
Or back to the pitcher
from
the catcher.
Back to the pitcher from the catcher, gets by, and that's going to allow Dalton Worrell to score, and that will draw out Gilman City's coach, kind of talk to his players.
And this Visit the Mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Back here on Albany TV, Barrett Worrell just took ball 3 high and away. 3-0 pitch to him in there on the low and inside corner. 3-1 count now. So it's a 5-3 ball game now with Dalton Worrell scoring on that throwing error. Pitch into Barrett. It's going to be lined again out into center field. Center fielder moving back on. It's going to get over the head of Avery Gregg, and it's going to be extra bases for Dalton Worrell. Worrell going to round second hard, head to third, and he is going to slide in safely to third base. Throw's going to get by, and it's going to stay in play. We've seen a lot go out of the playing area, but that one bounced off the fence and stayed in play, so Barrett's going to be in with a triple.
That's a big hit into left center field. Gregg had to pick it up, and with the wheels of Barrett, he was thinking at least third all the way.
That'll bring up Shea Miller to bat. 0 for 1 on the day, reached base on an error and walked. Also has an RBI to his credit, swings and misses at the first pitch. One to Shea's going to come in and hit him. Third hit batter, I think, for Albany.
And second here of the inning, here from Mason Preston.
I bring up Jay Anthony to bat. Jay Anthony struck out twice, both looking to reverse his fortunes here in this plate appearance and score a run for Albany. First pitch to him is high, ball 1.
This will be his first plate appearance here against Mason Preston as well. The other 2 strikeout lookings came against Camden Griffith in the first 3 innings.
Shea fakes a steal attempt there, and that one misses low, ball 2. (2-0) into Jay. In there, strike 1. (2-1) pitch into Anthony. In there, strike 2. Another called strike on the outside part of the plate. Shea jumping back and forth, trying to get the pitcher's attention. And another pitch on the outside part of the plate will line it straight to first base. Jace Estrada picks it up, easily steps on first for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 4th with the Warriors now leading once again 5-3. We're back with that here in a moment on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Class 1 District 15 action here from Princeton. It'll be Dustin Ward, Tinley Griffith, and Carter Robinson due up here in the bottom of the fourth here for Gilman City. They now find themselves trailing 5-3 here in the bottom of the fourth. Hawkins still on the mound here for Albany. First pitch outside, ball one. That was his 53rd pitch of the game. Talked about how they probably want to keep him under 75, save him, so he'll be available for Tuesday if and when the Warriors advance to the championship. That one's low, ball two.
Dreaming about a Yankees championship again.
I got to calm down. 2-0 to Hawkins. Fouled off back into the netting. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-1 from Hawkins. In the dirt, ball 3. Gonna have a brief.
So it's seeing some lightning out in the outfield. They're checking distance. I said it was 22.1 miles away. Looking at the radar, it looks like it's more up north. So
we'll resume here. 3-1 from Hawkins. Going to be fouled off. Full count now.
Got to say that is some pretty exact distance on it. 22.1.
Yeah. So we're good to go for now, but it is a question of if we're going to get this whole game in or not. But as of right now, we're still good to go. Full count pitch from Hawkins. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Dustin Ward down on strikes.
Which also could mean there could be a quick stoppage of this broadcast at some point. Just to warn everybody, if that happens, we will throw all of our stuff down and try and put all of our equipment away because, as you know, electronics and water do not mix very well.
That'll bring up Tinley Griffith to bat. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out back in the second inning. First pitch in there, strike 1. Yeah, if it's just a light rain, they would still play through it, but that would put us out.
We would figure out some way to continue to get you the final parts of the game, but
0-1 from Hawkins. Swung on a miss, strike 2.
We do need some rain, but we would like it to happen after this game concludes,
Yeah.
after we get our equipment put away.
Yeah. 0-2 from Hawkins, going to be popped up into left center field. Barrett Worrell going over to it, settles underneath it, and will make the catch for out number 2. Nice hit there by Griffith, but good jump there from Barrett Worrell to kind of roam underneath it and make the catch. And that will bring up Carter Robertson to bat. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Singled and then came around to score. First pitch to him. Fouled off. Strike 1 to him. A 1 pitch, fouled off into the netting. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch now to Carter Robertson.
Again, skies getting darker out towards that northwest.
So 0-2 pitch to Robertson. In the dirt, ball 1. One-two pitch. Going to be chopped to the shortstop, Jay Anthony. He'll scoop it up. Couple of shuffles over to first base in time for out number 3. So the Warriors blank the Hawks now after giving up 3. They're holding on to that 5-3 lead as we move on to the top of the 5th inning in a moment on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See shelter agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
5-3 is the lead in favor of the Warriors as we get ready to start the top half of the 5th inning. Warriors will send their 6, 7, 8 hitters to the plate. Carter Danner, John Rigney, Zayden Palmer.
One thing I think we will see is in between innings, we might kind of hustle up here and not a whole lot of downtime in between innings, just trying to do all we can to get this game in.
So Danner will dig in 0 for 1 on the day. He's been hit by a pitch and struck out in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch. Behind him, almost hit the bat behind him.
Yeah.
But called ball 1. Danner one that won't get out of the way of a pitch, but stepped in to the plate to miss that one behind him, as that one misses north upstairs for ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Will clip the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the 2-1 home. Will miss for ball 3. Count moves 3 balls and a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Carter Danner. Top half the 5th inning. Warriors ahead 5-3. And the 3-1 pitch is going to be tipped back foul for strike 2. Count now moves full here to Danner. And this one will miss. Ball 4. Danner will walk to lead off the 5th inning. Preston in his 2nd inning of work here. He gave up 1 walk and 2 hit batters in the first, along with a hit. As the first pitch is going to be looked at for strike 1 here to John Rigney, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, looking and a ground out to second. Throw over to first. Danner dives back in safely. The 0-1 to Rigney as Danner takes off for second. He is going to slide in safely. Count moves 0-2, though, here to Rigney.
Good jump there by Carter.
The 0-2 pitch. Misses upstairs. Rigney goes chasing. And he'll strike out here for the first out of the 5th inning. As it'll bring up now Zayden Palmer, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. First pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 1. Wind has kind of died down here from what we had in the first game and even the start of this game, as the 1-0 going to be popped up. And it's going to be down the third base line, picked up in foul territory by Parker Holcomb for out number 2. Brings up now Will Fish to bat. 0 for 1 of the day, was hit by a pitch and scored in his last plate appearance. He'll bat with a runner on second and 2 outs. The pitch misses upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0 looked at for strike 1 here to Fish. Mason Preston on the 1-1 inside, misses, ball 2.
Aggressive secondary lead there by Carter Danner. Kind of looks like he's going to try and take third and then stops on a dime.
2-1 pitch. Misses upstairs, ball 3. Danner's already stolen second here this inning. With 2 outs, a 3-1 pitch on deck, the top of the order here for the Warriors.
Oh.
And they're going to have Danner caught in a rundown between third and second. And he is going to be out at second base as he's picked off. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th with the Warriors ahead 5-3 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
Warriors ahead 5-3 as we start the bottom half of the 5th inning. It will be the 9-1-2 hitters that'll come up here for the Warriors. Or here for the Hawks, sorry. It'll be Andrew Young to lead off. I take that back. It'll be Nick Grover in his first plate appearance as he took over for Andrew Young back base running in the 3rd. First pitch. Misses upstairs, but Grover will chase it for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch here to the freshman Grover. Looked at for strike 2.
That's tough to see.
Swinging one high, take the second one right down the middle. 0-2 pitch. Looked at, strike 3. He goes down looking for out number 1. 4th punch out of the day here for Hawkins, as he's inching closer now to 75 pitches here on the evening. As right now sits at 67 as Parker Holcomb comes to bat. 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch looked at, strike 1. Now the 0-1 to Holcomb. Misses low for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Holcomb has walked and popped out to second in his 2 plate appearances. The 1-1. Misses low and outside, ball 2. His next pitch will be his 72nd of the day. Misses low, ball 3. Now the 3-1 to Holcomb from Hawkins. Will miss ball 4, and that is going to be the end of the line, I believe, here for Landon Hawkins. As we're going to have a Petty John Auto Center visit to the mound. This is the mound. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. And we'll see the pitching change as well. This pitching change here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you. Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
New pitcher on the mound, Barrett Worrell here for the Warriors, takes over. Landon Hawkins will take his spot in center, as Mason Preston will be the first batter that will face Worrell. This one hit hard right at Zayden Palmer, and they're going to throw to first. Is thrown low, and they miss out on the double play, but they do get out number 2.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier than that, and Zayden just completely short-armed it. He tried to, I guess not throw it too hard or anything.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of what we saw from Mitchell Walker in the first game, where he kind of overthought it and threw it in the ground to first base. As the first pitch here to Camden Griffith will miss in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for the Warriors, but it won't hurt them too bad here if they can get this out.
Throw over to first. Back in safely is Parker Holcomb. That would have been a heck of a relief appearance there from Barrett Worrell. 1 pitch, 2 outs to end the inning.
That had shades of another Albany pitcher.
1-0 in the dirt, ball 2. Now the 2-0 pitch is going to be hit foul down the first base side, off the netting for strike 1. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Warriors lead here by 2. Barrett looks in now. Will bring home the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be hit hard down the left field side. It is going to get over the head of Will Fish off the fence. Making his way around third is Holcomb. Cut off by the shortstop, Anthony. He'll hold it. It's a 1-run ball game. A big RBI double by the senior Camden Griffith.
Yeah, great hit there by Griffith. A nice hustle there by Holcomb to score all the way from first.
And it'll bring up now Alex Young to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He lined into a double play back to the pitcher, back into first, and then struck out looking in the third. Both those at bats were against Landon Hawkins.
Yeah, huge one here. Has a chance to tie the game.
That run also goes against Landon, as he gives up 4 runs today, as this one will miss in the dirt to Young, low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 from Barrett. It's going to be tipped back foul for strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barrett looks in. Has the pitch he wants. He'll check the runner. Griffith at second. The 1-2 home. Off speed, misses low for ball 2. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 5-4 ball game in favor of the Warriors. Pitch home, misses outside, ball 3. Tying run for Gilman City sits at second base here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Big pitch coming up here from Barrett. You walk young. You bring up Jace Estrada, power hitter, who's got 2 strikeouts. He's going to be hungry for a base hit.
3-2, misses low, ball 4. Runners on first and second now. Got to go back again to that misplay at first base to try and double him off to end the inning. We're going to have another visit to the mound. This visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV, a proud member of the Misha Radio Network.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert, though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And back out to Class 1 District 15 baseball action here in Princeton. Bottom of the 5th inning, runners on second and first, 2 outs. A 1-run ball game in favor here of the Warriors, 5-4. Jace Estrada at the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch misses low and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch here from Barrett. Check swing. Estrada unable to hold back as he goes through for strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 home. On the outside part of the plate, looked at for strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barrett, 1 pitch out of getting out of this inning, with the lead still intact here for the Warriors. Barrett checks the runners. Now the 1-2 home to Estrada. Off-speed pitch, cuts back across the inside corner. Estrada goes down looking for out number 3. We go to the 6th with the Warriors ahead, 5-4 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Class 1 District 15 action here on Albany TV. Been a couple of good games tonight. First, we started off with the thriller between North Harrison and Princeton, and looks like we're going to have another good one, another good finish here in Albany versus Gilman City. Right now, Albany leading 5-4 as we head into the top of the 6th inning. William Fish will step into the box. He was at bat last inning when Carter Danner got picked off trying to take third base. And he'll come back to bat again to lead off the 6th. First pitch outside, ball 1.
I said Fish was up at bat last time whenever Danner was caught picked off at second base. That was a 3-1 count on Fish.
1-0 to him. Going to be fouled off into the netting. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two innings to play here.
Again, we will warn people if it does start to rain, we will immediately stop our broadcast and pack everything up and then try and get you the rest of the game as we can.
1-1, swung on a miss, strike 2.
But just giving fair warning as the weather is moving closer to Princeton, but most of the heavy stuff still to the north.
1-2 pitch, up and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They are continuing to check it, keep an eye on how far the distance is of the Lightning.
2-2 from Preston. Swung on a miss, strike 3. William Fish sat down on strikes.
And the big reason why they don't want to call anything due to Lightning is it is a 30-minute delay per each Lightning strike. So
that'll bring up Dalton Worrell to bat. Worrell's 1 for 1 on the day. He's walked twice, scored 2 runs. First pitch to him upstairs, ball 1. One-0 to Dalton, up and away, ball 2. Kind of gets by the catcher Alex Young here. Will bounce off his glove into the netting before he throws it back to Mason Preston. 2-0 pitch to Dalton. Swung on a miss, strike 1. One pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Worrell tried to give that one a ride there on the 2-1. It was just a little underneath it.
Pitch in from Preston. Upstairs, ball 3. Full count now to Dalton. Trying to reach base safely for the 4th straight time in this game.
Preston has walked 2 already, hit 2. He's only surrendered 1 hit.
Pitch is outside, ball 4, 3rd straight walk. Worked by Dalton Worrell. That'll bring up Landon Hawkins to bat. Landon is 1 for 2 on the day. An RBI and 2 runs scored. He's also walked. First pitch to him is high and in, ball 1. 1-0 pitch to Hawkins. Runner goes. He gets the bunt down to the first base line. Hawkins running it out. Nice job there by the pitcher, Preston, to tag him out. But Worrell's going to take third, and the throw to third gets by him, and Worrell's going to score, slide in safely to home. Worrell scores from first base on the bunt by Landon Hawkins.
Yeah, that was a play there where Hawkins hit it down the first base line, and Estrada kind of waited back. Mason Preston came over to get it, made the tag, then had to quickly turn around and throw over to third, and throw got away. Dalton was able to score, and Warriors, again, back up by 2 here in the 6th.
That'll bring up Barrett Worrell to bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day, 2 RBIs. Pitch is low, ball 1.
Tripled back in his last plate appearance.
Just great base running there, going back to that last one by Dalton Worrell. Aggressive to take third there, and then that directly leads to the air, which allows him to score. This one's going to be weakly hit into left center field. It's going to get down over the shortstop's head. No one had a play there, and it's going to be a 2-out single for Barrett Worrell. I'll bring up Shea Miller to bat. Miller is 0 for 1 on the day. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. also has an RBI to his credit. And Barrett takes off for first. For second, they throw to first. Now they got him in a rundown.
We've had a couple of rundowns already here tonight as Barrett.
Throw to second goes back to first. Now back to second. And he's going to slide back into first base. Did they get him?
They got him.
Called out on the play.
That's only supposed to be that'd be the third out.
3 outs. So that's going to do it for the inning. Barrett Worrell gets caught trying to take second base. We go to the bottom of the 6th here in a moment on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
Back here in Princeton, bottom of the 6th inning here. Warriors leading 6-4 here in this Class 1 District 15 semifinal game. For Gilman City, it'll be Dustin Ward, Tinley Griffith, and Carter Robertson due up. Down to their last 6 outs as they try to make up this 2-run deficit here in this district semifinal game. Barrett Worrell still on the mound here for Albany, trying to finish this one out. Dustin Wood steps into the box. He's 0 for 2 on the day with the strikeout. First pitch catches the low and outside corner, strike one. One is going to be grounded to short. Jay Anthony scoops it up, throw over to first base in time to retire Dustin Ward. So that's out number 1. That'll bring up Tinley Griffith to bat. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. First pitch to Griffith in there, strike one. Oh, 1 from Barrett, swung on a miss, strike two. Oh, 2 pitch from Worrell inside. Had a bad angle. Not sure if that went behind Griffith or not, but either way, way off. So it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Pitch from Worrell. Outside, but gets Griffith to chase for strike 3. So that's out number 2 of the inning. That'll bring up Carter Robertson. He's 1 for 2 on the day. The run scored. He bats here with nobody on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. The semifinal game in Class 1, District 15. First pitch is going to be weakly chopped, and it's going to be behind home plate for a foul.
Again, winner of this game will play Princeton, scheduled for a 6 o'clock start on Tuesday here at the Russ Dairy Sports Complex in Princeton.
A 1 from Worrell is going to be chased out again outside and fouls it off on the first base side.
If Albany were to win, it would be the 3 and 4 seeds. Albany would be the home team. Either way, the winner of this game will be the home team against Princeton, as they are the 4 seed.
Oh, 2 pitch from Worrell. Swung on a miss outside. 2 strikeouts in the inning there for Barrett Worrell, and just what the doctor ordered, a quick inning here. We go to the 7th with the Warriors trying to add some insurance here. With them leading 6-4. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses,
great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel. There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small-town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
And welcome back out again here to Rust Erie Sports Complex. Class 1 District 15 baseball action. Top half of the 7th inning. Warriors lead 6-4. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters up for the Warriors, starting with Shea Miller. First pitch is swung on and tipped back for strike one. Next pitch, swung on a miss, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to the Warrior senior first baseman. As Preston looks in, now brings home the 0-2. And just misses outside for ball one. As the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 now from Preston to Miller. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Miller goes down swinging for out number 1. That'll bring up now Jay Anthony to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts and a ground out to first. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is going to be a little fought-off grounder to third. Holcomb picks it up, throw to first base is going to be dropped out of the glove of the first baseman, Estrada. He got pulled off the bag trying to make the tag, and it gets knocked out of his glove. And Anthony safe at first, as it'll bring up now Carter Danner to bat. He's 0 for 1 of the days. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch to Danner, misses. Play at second, throw down. Anthony's able to take second base after the pass ball. So a 1-0 count here to Carter Danner. Misses upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second base is Jay Anthony. With 1 out, throw over to second, and nobody was covering, so the throw to Griffith is going to get away. Anthony is going to stop at third as it's picked up by the left fielder, Carter Robinson.
A couple of errors here by Gilman City and not helping their cause. Definitely don't want to have to come back any more than what's necessary, but now we have Jay Anthony 90 feet away from scoring.
With just 1 out and Carter Danner at bat, to 2-0 count. Still looking for his first hit, but he's been hit by a pitch and walked in his 3 plate appearances as the next one misses upstairs, ball 3. Misses ball 4, gets away, but Anthony going to have to stay at third. Now runners on the corners with 1 out, and John Rigney will come to bat. So Rigney up at bat with one out and runners on the corners. His team leading 6-4 in the seventh. This one looked at as Danner steals second. As the count moves, no balls, one strike. And now we're going to have a Petty John Auto Center visit to mound. Visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
0-1 count to John Rigney as he steps back into the box with one out. Runners on third and second. Warriors up by 2. This one hit hard on left field side, and it is going to get foul for strike 2. Left fielder Carter Robertson was giving chase. If he would have made the play, figured Jay Anthony probably would have came home to make it a 3-run ball game, but Rigney gave that one a drive, just foul down the third base side, just out in front. Preston has the pitch he wants, will bring home now the 0-2 here to Rigney. And it'll miss for ball 1 as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here to John Rigney. 1 out, 2 on. Top half the 7th. Pitch home. Looked at as Rigney goes down looking for out number 2. 4th punch out of the ball game here for Mason Preston. 10th total strikeout here for the Gilman City pitchers as it brings up Zayden Palmer. He's 0 for 3 on the day. 2 strikeouts and a pop up to third. First pitch. Check swing, goes around. I think it was going to be called strike 1 anyways. As the 0-1 upcoming here from Preston. Misses outside. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Preston to Palmer. On the outside corner, strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 home to Palmer. Got to be popped back out of play, foul. As the count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I think we're going to have to make a change here. As Mason Preston was getting close to his pitch count, they're going to bring back in Camden Griffith. And this pitching change here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
The Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, MSHSAA has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit MSHSAA.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
So checking back in, Camden Griffith. He was at 67 pitches. Again, can get to 75 and still be able to pitch on Tuesday. But they need a win first as this one misses outside as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. They took out Preston in the middle of that at bat because he hit 75. Next pitch is going to be tipped back foul. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, All Griffith needs is one more strike to get out of this inning.
Be interesting to see if he goes over 75 or hits 75 if they keep pitching him, just trying to keep this at what it is.
Next pitch misses, ball 3.
I would doubt it, but
the next pitch will be his 70th. Three-two, swung on a miss, strike 3. Palmer goes down swinging. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 6-4. Warriors are ahead. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Papa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to the Russ Deary Sports Complex in Princeton. 6-4 is the lead. Bottom of the 7th inning. 9 1-2 hitters coming up. Andrew Young, the designated hitter, comes up to bat here for Gilman City. Again, the tying run on deck here for Gilman City in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch to Young, looked at for strike 1. Next pitch swung on a miss, strike 2. Now the 0-2 here to Young from Barrett Worrell. Will miss low for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses outside. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just due to the impending weather, we're going to have an abbreviated post-game tonight for this game. So make sure to stay tuned for the winner circle player of the game. As this one looked at on the 2-2. Young goes down looking.
Great job there by Barrett. Kind of get things settled down here in this inning. Gets the first out due to a strikeout. That kind of helps your nerves settle down a little bit here as you try to close this one out.
Parker Holcomb comes to bat. 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks. The 1-0 misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to the sophomore shortstop Holcomb. As this one's going to be popped up first base side, foul territory, just out of the reach of the first baseman Shane Miller as it drops for strike 1.
Well, that didn't drop for lack of trying there by Shane Miller. You could tell by the way he was running, he put all he had into that, but just couldn't quite get there in time.
So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Holcomb. As Gilman City tries to keep their season alive. And this one swung on a miss for strike 2. If the Warriors are able to put this one away, the top 2 seeds in this district will fall here on semifinal night. The 2-2. Chopper towards short. Anthony picks it up off a hop. Throw to first. In time for out number 2.
Man, Anthony is, you could tell he's getting more comfortable at third base there. That's kind of a
shortstop.
Shortstop, yeah, sorry. Kind of got a choppy one there, kind of waited for a good hop and just fielded it cleanly and delivered a good hard throw to first. He's getting more comfortable at that position.
That'll now bring up Mason Preston to bat, the freshman catcher. Now pitcher, now shortstop. 2 for 3 on the day with a single, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. This one looked at for ball 1. He's also lined out to second base in his 3 plate appearances. 1-0. A chopper back for strike 1. Count moves 1 strike. Gilman City down to their final out here of the ball game. Again, the tying run, Camden Griffith, sits on deck. But in order for that to happen, Preston has to get on base. The 1-1. A chopper back up the middle. Barrett Worrell picks it up, and he's just going to take it, flip it, and out number 3. The Warriors will play for a district title again. This time they'll take on Princeton on Tuesday at 6 o'clock here at the Russ Deary Sports Complex in Princeton. Let's go ahead and keep it here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the BTC postgame. Remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the game, starting with the Warriors offensively. Dalton Worrell tonight 1 for 1 of the night. He also walked 3 times, scored 3 times. Landon Hawkins 1 for 3 on the day with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Barrett Worrell 3 for 4 on the day with 2 RBIs. Shea Miller 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Jay Anthony 0 for 4. Carter Danner 0 for 1 of the day. Walked twice, hit by a pitch once. John Rigney tonight 0 for 4. Zayden Palmer 0 for 4. William Fish 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a run score. The starting pitcher, Camden Griffith, he gets a no decision. He goes 3 1/3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 2 earned off of 3 hits, 2 walks, 1 hit batter, 7 strikeouts. Mason Preston in relief. It gets the loss. He goes 3 2/3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 1 earned off of 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 hit batters, and 4 punch-outs. Offensively tonight for Gilman City, Parker Holcomb goes 0 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Mason Preston 2 for 4 with a run scored. Camden Griffith 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Alex Young 0 for 2 on the day. Jace Estrada 0 for 3. Dustin Ward 0 for 3. Tenley Griffith 0 for 3. Carter Robinson 1 for 3 on the day and a run scored. Andrew Young 0 for 1 on the day. Was pinch run for by Nick Grover. He scores a run. Also, he gets at bat, goes 0 for 1 on the day. Landon Hawkins was the winning pitcher of record. He goes 4 1/3 innings, gives up 4 runs, 2 earned off of 4 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Actually, take the back. He got the no decision. Barrett Worrell came on in relief, picked up the victory. He goes an inning and 2/3, no runs off of 1 hit, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, great game for the Warriors. They should get a lot of credit. They beat the higher seed, and we're going to be in store for a rematch on Tuesday. Albany won that first one 20-6, but based off what we've seen from Princeton here in this tournament, I don't think it's going to be so easy for the Warriors next time.
Yeah, and again, like to thank all of our sponsors. Well, before we do that, let's go and give away our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. And tonight we had a couple of options, but tonight we're going to go Barrett Worrell. Goes 3 for 4 on the day, 2 RBIs, plus also gets the win tonight. And it goes inning and 2/3, no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He's your Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. Again, like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, along with the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, along with B&B Barbecue in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany, Gilman City, and North Daviess School Districts, and the Printer A New Shopper located in Albany. We'll see you back again for District Championship here on Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock from the Russ Deary Sports Complex between the number 3 seed Albany Warriors and the 4 seed Princeton Tigers here on Albany TV. For myself, Jared Rolfus, color analyst and play-by-play man Brett Williams, so long and good night here from Princeton.